Hello, my little kindergartners. It's Miss Latham here, and I am going to start teaching your reading every week for a little bit until we get to go live. And I'm super excited about that because reading is one of my very most favorite things to do. So I'm happy to share that with you. Now, some of you are still learning your letters and your sounds, and others already know that. And those of you that know that, we're moving on to sight words. And all of you at the end of kindergarten will be reading sight words. So I'm very excited for us to start on all of these things together and learn all kinds of new things. So the first thing that I like to do every single time that we are starting our reading group is I like to start with my sounds chart. So we did that last week when I was teaching you a little bit about brown bear, brown bear. We would say our sounds. So remember, when you were with Miss Latham, I'm going to say the sound and then you are going to echo me. So if I said apple, then I'm going to wait for you to say apple, okay? Now I want to hear you saying it really, really loud so Miss Latham can hear you through the computer, okay? Are you ready? Apple. Bear. Let me hear that a little louder. Try that again. Bear. Cat. Dog. Egg. Fish. Gate. Hat. Igloo. Jack in the box. Say that one a little louder. Jack in the box. That's better. Kite. Leaf. Moon. Nest. Octopus. Pig. Queen. Ring. Sun. Turtle. Umbrella. Vacuum. Window. X-ray. Yo-yo. And zipper. Good job, guys. Good job saying your sounds today. Now we're going to say our ABCs. When you were really, really little, you would sing your ABCs, which was great. It was a great way of you knowing how to say your ABCs. Well, guess what? In the middle of that song, it says L-M-N-O. Well, that is not a letter. It's L-M-N-O. So we're going to practice saying our letters together so that we make sure we hit all of those letters, okay? Are you ready? I want you to say them with me. Now, I want you to say them really loud so that I can hear you through the computer. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, C. Good job, my kindergarten friends, saying your letters. Now, the first letter that we're going to start with this week is my letter A. This is a capital A, and this is a lowercase a. Now, Miss Hamilton is going to work with you on your handwriting of the letter A. So you'll be seeing a video from her of how you're going to write this capital A and this lowercase a. So I'm not going to go over that with you right now, but I am going to show you my cool bucket of stuff that starts with the letter A, okay? Who can tell Miss Latham, what is this? Mommies sometimes wear this when they're cooking in the kitchen. Let me wait a second. Who's going to tell me what it is? You're right. It's an apron. So that says its name. It's a long A because it says apron. apron. Definitely cool. Yummy, yummy apple. Apple. Say that with me. Apple, says A. Ooh, I have an alligator. Hopefully he doesn't chomp my finger off, alligator. I have a pesky little ant. Say that with me. Ant starts with the letter A. Ooh, I'm starting to see these all over the place right now because it's getting ready to be fall. That's called an acorn. It says its name, acorn. All the squirrels are collecting acorns right now. This is how you chop down a tree. It's called an axe. Axe. Say that with me. Axe. Very good. If you need firewood, your mom or your dad might use that. This is called an anchor. An anchor is used on a boat to help the boat not move anymore. It goes down to the bottom of the ocean and sticks on the bottom of the ocean so that the boat will stay where it's supposed to stay. It's called an anchor. Anchor. Very good, friends. That's my cool little bucket of stuff. Now, before we get started with our book, our letter book, I'm going to read a book to you. It's called The Adventures of Abby Alligator. And in this story, it's all about things that start with the letter A. So remember, I have my capital A and my lowercase a, and it makes the sound ah. Let's see what Abby Alligator is going to do in this story. Abby Alligator is ready to work. What will Abby do? She must have just graduated. Wonder what she's going to do. Abby wants to be an acrobat. That looks like fun. But she's afraid of falling. Look at her face. She's so scared. I would be scared of that too. Abby wants to be an artist, but she can only paint apples. Abby wants to be an animal doctor, but she's allergic to aardvarks. Look at her sneezing. She's going, achoo! She's sneezing. Poor Abby. Abby wants to be an astronaut. That looks cool. But she meets an angry alien. Look at that little alien right there. Abby wants to be an actor. Uh-oh, I forgot my lines again. But she is awful. Abby can't think of any other jobs. Oh, look how sad Abby is. Then Abby has an amazing idea. I'll be an author, Abby says. Look at Abby. She is going to do some writing. Abby Alligator writes all about her adventures as an acrobat, an artist, an animal doctor, an astronaut, and an actor. Being an author is awesome. Let's look at this page full of things that start with the letter A. I'm going to give you a chance to look at this picture for a second and see if you can find anything in this picture that starts with the letter A. Let's see. Does anybody see anything in there that starts with the letter A? This is called an aardvark. It's a type of animal. Remember, Abby was allergic to aardvarks. That was in my bucket of stuff. Those are called acorns. This guy is an artist because he's drawing a picture of an astronaut. There's an A. We have apples. We have Abby. And we have an airplane. All of those things start with the letter A. Very good job, guys, helping me read that story. So I'm going to show you in your packet of things, I want you to grab out right now this A book. You will see this in your learning bag. I'm going to give you about a minute to go and grab my A book. Everybody get that out of your learning bag right now, please. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to get that. All right, right now you should have your A book out of your learning bag. And I want you to put that down on your desk in front of you because in a second we are going to practice reading our A book. Now first, we're going to look at the pictures, okay? So I want you to open up your book to page 1, okay? Look on here. I know this is page 1 because it has a number 1 on it. That tells Miss Latham I'm on page 1. So you should be on this page with this picture with a number 1 on it. This is a picture of an apple. So in our A book are all kinds of things that start with the letter A. So this is an apple. I'm going to turn the page. I want you to turn the page too. Now, I want you to turn to page 2. How do I know this is page 2? Guess what's on it? A number 2. On this page, I have an astronaut on that page. Here we go, page 3. Turn the page for me. You're going to see a number 3 right here. Now, it isn't a crocodile because crocodile doesn't start with the letter A, but alligator does. So you are on the page with the alligator. It starts with that letter A right there. Good job. Next, I have an axe. Show me that axe. Remember, I showed you that in my bucket. That was what you used to chop down a tree, an axe. Last page has a number 5 on it. It tells me it's page 5. What in the world is that? All of my letters. That's called the alphabet. Say that with me. Alphabet. Good job. This is alphabet. All of those letters make up the alphabet. So cool. Now, put your book down for a second. We're going to read it in just a second, but first I want to show you there is a word in our book. It's our first sight word. I'm so excited to show you. So I'm going to get my whiteboard up here so you can see it. This is our very first sight word. H doesn't want to, excuse me, Miss Latham had to sneeze. My H doesn't want to stay perfectly correct, but my word, I have a T and then an H and an E. My sight word is the. Do you see what my tongue is doing when I say the word the? It says like that. The. Say that with me. The. Okay, I'm going to write this word, the. I have a T, an H, and an E. And that makes up my word, the. On every page in my alphabet book is going to be that word, the. Now I'm going to mix up my letters and I've got to make that word the. So I want you to help me. What letter do I need to find first? Who can tell me? You got it, a T. So I'm going to move my T down here. What letter do I need to find next? My letter H, you are correct. Here's my H. And my last letter is my letter E. I'm going to move it down. And now I have my word, the. Very, very good. You all did a great job. Now, everybody is going to practice reading their A book together. So you should have your A book sitting in front of you. Now, I'm going to teach you a little trick of something a good reader does, okay? So a good reader points to every single word that we read. So everybody show me your pointer finger. This is your pointer finger. We're going to use that pointer finger to point to every word in our book. So we're going to start with our title. This is on the front cover. Right here, You are going to write your name after we're finished with this lesson. You are going to take your pencil and you are going to practice writing your name there so that we know that is your book, okay? Because these books you are going to keep forever and ever, and you are going to practice reading them at home. All right, I want you to point with me and you're going to repeat after me. Miss Latham's going to do it first, and then it's going to be your turn, okay? Watch me point to every word. My a book. Now it's your turn. Let's do it together. Ready? Get your finger ready. Here we go. My a book. Very good, guys. Now turn to page 1 with the picture of an apple. Remember, it has the number 1 on it, just like this, right here. Get your finger on that sight word that we just talked about, that word the. Say that with me. The. Very good. It's Miss Latham's turn. I want you to listen. I'm pointing. The apple. Now it's your turn. Ready? Let's do it together. The apple. Very good. Turn your page to page 2. It's going to have a 2 on it. It's going to have an astronaut on it. All right. Get your finger ready. You're going to listen to Miss Latham. It's my turn. The astronaut. Very good. Your turn. Let's read together. The astronaut. Perfect. All right, guys, turn the page. It's Miss Latham's turn. I'm on page 3 with the alligator. Remember, it's not a crocodile. That wouldn't go in our A book. Here we go. My turn. The alligator. Your turn. The alligator. Very good. Turn the page. We're on the page with the axe. Page 4. There's my number 4. All right, get your finger ready. It's Miss Latham's turn. The axe. All right, it's your turn. Get your finger ready. Let's go. The axe. Pointed to 2 words on that page. Last page, number 5. Here we go. Miss Latham's turn. The alphabet. Your turn. The alphabet. Very good, guys. You just read that with me, your very first book. Now, when you finish watching this video, you are going to write your name on this book so that we know it is your book. Do not let anything happen to this book because we're going to be using it again tomorrow in tomorrow's lesson. So keep it on top in your learning bag so that you can easily grab it tomorrow. Now, as soon as we are done with this video, I want you to take your book to someone. It could be your daycare leader, it could be your teacher, it could be your mom, your grandma, your grandfather, it doesn't matter. Take it to someone and practice reading this book. I want you to practice reading it 2 times, okay? And tomorrow you're going to meet me here again, and Miss Latham's going to go over your A book again, all right? Have a wonderful Tuesday, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.